Hello and welcome to the first vlog of Cannes 2011. I'm here with Carl, the producer of The Dark Side of the Earth. Carl, why don't you start by telling us how you got involved in The Dark Side of the Earth?
I remember I met Neil in 2005. I was then just had made one of the first UK digital feature films and sort of was doing workshops. And Neil showed his first film, Soul Searcher, at that same festival. So we hooked up, and I thought that was already really absolutely original and very surprising in lots of ways. So we just kept in touch, and I do remember reading a sort of quite early version of The Dark Side, and we had a discussion about that, but I was sort of doing other things, and then sort of a few drafts later we just sort of met again and sort of read that, and then it had taken much better, much clearer shape, and was really sort of enchanted by that beautiful world, the characters, the story that Neil had developed. And so we just sort of, we worked on it a little bit more, brought in a script editor to sort of bring it into a shape where it's more clear to industry players, decision makers about what it's going to be. And we finished the pilot, the test scenes, together on 2K 35mm, which is now a very important asset in making it clear to people what kind of film we want to make.
So what are the particular challenges of trying to get a movie like Dark Side off the ground?
With Dark Side, family fantasy adventure, you can't do it less rather than big scale, because making the film will be expensive, but that will not be what worries most decision makers. The marketing of it, the marketing of that kind of pictures will be probably 3 or 4 times as expensive. There need to be posters on every bus station, on all the buses. There need to be, what's even more expensive, a lot of television ads, and that eats money like mad. So that's what they're worried about when they sort of meet us, is that we have this beautiful, enchanting world with beautiful characters and so on, but will they make all that money back? Because we are basically competing with the Harry Potters and the Narnias and the Golden Compasses and all that. So so we are competing. Sort of, we're playing on the biggest table, and that's why now we've sort of we've developed the book. We are developing ideas for games as well, in order to be able to have the same kind of armada as the Hollywood studios have to tell their stories. We need that too.
So what are we hoping to achieve at Cannes this year, Carl?
What we're hoping to achieve is sort of firm up the relationships with the partners who sort of at the moment curious about it. I suppose I sort of here can't really talk too much about it, because the politics of these things are always careful. If I sort of sound too confident or so, that would always sort of reflect badly on both of us, because the people we're going to meet, they will always have to sort of refer and discuss further internally, because there's always a big risk involved. But certainly we have along that process here where we will be in all the right places and all the sort of big offices, and I already have met a quite wealthy financier who's got their own yacht out there, who could probably, if he really wanted to, sort of do it all by himself. So we are doing all the right things, so let's hope we get a signature on a page somewhere. That's ultimately, but that won't happen here.
No.
Here we want to create the will of people to do that.
Lay the groundwork.
Absolutely.
Great, well, I'll keep you up to date. We'll see how it goes with The Dark Side of the Earth in Cannes 2011. Goodbye.